It's the visa lottery fever. This is so exciting. Hi guys, I hope you're doing great. So yesterday the visa lottery program began, and in order to be eligible, each visa lottery applicant must meet either the education or work experience requirements for the program. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to check to make sure that you actually have the required minimum education or the work experience required to partake.
U.S. immigration law and regulations require that every DV entrant must have at least a high school education or its equivalent, or have. So these are alternatives. So you either have a high school education or its equivalent, or you have 2 years of work experience within the past 5 years in an occupation that requires at least 2 years of training. Okay, so guys, over here, how they calculate it is that your type of occupation, if you don't have the high school education, you should have some type of occupation. And the occupation has to be an occupation with an SVP range of 7.0%. I'm sorry, 7.0 or higher. Okay, that numerical range. Let's look some more at this. I'm going to have to remove this, and then I'm going to discuss oh my gosh, let me take this off. And then I'm going to tell you about how they calculate the SVP range. It's really interesting. So please just stick with me and we will talk about it. Yesterday, I think, yes, I touched down on it. Medical doctors, SVP ranges 8.0, lawyers 8.0, hairdressers was 6.0, so does not qualify. According to that calculation, I think carpenter was 4.0 to 6.0. Okay, so right here. Yes, I was actually looking at the carpenter. That's one of my searches. So what is SVP? SVP is specific vocational preparation. Okay. And it's actually the U.S. Department of Labor that, well, yeah, it's found in the Dictionary of Occupational Titles. It's a U.S. Department of Labor document. And basically, yes, so it's the amount of lapse time required by a typical worker to learn the number one, techniques, number two, acquire the information, and number three, develop the facility needed for average performance in a specific job worker situation. Okay, so that's what the SVP is. They want to make sure that the type of occupation that you have is something that can find you a job when you come to the US and you will not struggle. In simple terms, that's it. Let me see if I can type this out. Yes, let's look at carpenter. And as I told you guys, 7.0, a range of 7.0 or higher. So with the carpentry, guys, Americans are awesome. Look at how they have a summary reports for every type of occupation. Construction, erection, installation, repairs, whatever. And then over here, you should have some technological skills, some tasks, knowledge. That's how they calculate all these things. And then, yeah, you have some skills as well. Then you have abilities, interesting visualization for carpenters. You should have the ability to imagine how something will look after it's moved around or when its parts are moved or rearranged. Of course, guys, I agree with them, because you can't be a carpenter and then you put one leg of the table up and then 3 legs down. You should have visualization skills. You should have near vision. Okay, so let's look at the SVP range. For carpenters, it's 4.0 to 6.0. So carpenters will not qualify. Okay, so that's how to check your occupation. Now let me look at another one, hairdressers. Guys, let me know when I'm okay, good. I think it's showing up. Hairdressers. Let me go back to the hairdressers screen. I wanted to be sure that you guys were following me. So let's check hairdressers. What is the SVP range for hairdressers? And then we have makeup artists. But let's just look at this. This is also interesting. So provide beauty services such as cutting, coloring, styling hair. You should have, the tasks. These are the tasks: schedule client appointments, cut, trim, update records, then your knowledge, and then your skills. And then abilities. This was a very funny one. One of the ones I saw was arm-hand steadiness. You should have the ability to keep your hand and arm steady while moving your arm or while holding. Of course, you can't have shaky hands and then braid people's hair by the time you're done, or even shaky hands and then try to cut people's hair. They're going to end up with, issues. You should have finger dexterity. You should have, of course, manual dexterity, and then oral comprehension, the ability to listen and understand. Somebody says they want a pony, and then you go do what, a pineapple hairstyle. I don't know. You should be able to understand and and then be able to implement what people want. So all these skills are for, the hairdressers. It's really interesting, guys. Go on there and then look at some of the things. So now let's look at the SVP range for hairdressers. Did I jump that? I think I did. Where is it? SVP. Okay, so the SVP range is 6.0 to 7.0. So they do not qualify. These people. So yeah, guys, you see how it works. Just to give you guys an idea. Drop me your comments. Type in the profession you want me to check, and I'll check it for you guys. Drop in your profession if you want to know if your profession has an SVP of 7.0 or higher. That is the qualification. When you go on to, I put this link up yesterday, so you will be able to see it and then check your profession yourself. But if you want me to check it, you may also drop it, and then hopefully we can check it before we get off. Okay, so let's go back. We have some very interesting things to discuss. So we've spoken about the occupations. Yes, as I said, you should have to qualify for the DV on the basis of your work experience. You must have within the past 5 years, 2 years of experience in an occupation that's classified as right here, classified in a specific vocational preparation range of 7.0 or higher. Okay, so guys, that is it. If you're a hairdresser, unfortunately, you will not qualify. So yeah, just